Universal is either recently or about to release The Forest, depending on what time you see this video. It's a newer film. I think it's brand new, actually. I think it may come out maybe in January or a little before. I'm not sure. These things all seem to bleed together to me, but it was a theatrical film, I do believe. Pretty sure it was. It's about the infamous suicide forest, which is a pretty interesting concept on paper. It's a really fascinating thing in real life. But the two movies I've seen now based off of it, and this includes this one, not so much. They don't seem to really make best use, I would say, of the entire concept. The Forest here tells a tale of twin sisters. One of them has took a trip to the forest and vanished. The other one, because they're twins, I suppose, gets the idea something is wrong. This comes complete with nightmarish dream sequences, and then ultimately she goes to the forest to find her twin. She meets up with some people. They try to help. Things get weird. More dream sequences. Jump scares aplenty. And ultimately, a disappointing finish. Now, I hate to go all my way to say that The Forest is bad, but The Forest is not good. And if I am to be perfectly honest, we may be looking at the worst film of the year. It at least is neck and neck with Scream Factory's IFC Midnight's #horror, which is almost equally, if not worse, than The Forest. I'm not sure. I don't really want to watch either of them again to tell you. But The Forest is not good. And it is mostly a bad film because it packs all the things nobody likes about horror these days. We have the overplayed jump scares, which sometimes, when used sparingly, can make a point. Here they do not. They just annoy. We have bad CGI, especially the final shot, which I'm not going to spoil, but it is not good. And we've got just a dull story. It is a really boring story, to be honest with you. Things do not really get going. You know, I drifted off a little bit while watching, and I woke up, and things were still not improved. Actually, I'm joking. I didn't drift off while watching, although the thought did hit my mind from time to time. But The Forest, it's not going to be something that you're probably going to dig if you like a film that ultimately has a point, that ultimately does not take a cheap way out of the ending, and ultimately makes the best use of the material that it was given. Cool concept, yes. Delivery, execution, no, with The Forest. Although we do get a pretty nifty little Photoshop job here for the cover. I would say the cover may be the best part of the movie. On the back, we've got one of the sisters, and we've got the other little cast of characters that we see come and go at different times. We got special features including Exploring the Forest, gallery, storyboard, feature commentary with Jason Azata. Did not listen to that, but maybe I should, because maybe he can explain why some things in this movie are the way that they are. If we remove the slipcase, you'll see that you have the same piece of art for the actual Blu-ray release. If you pop her open, the code is gone. I done renamed it so you people can't steal it. And we have the Forest Blu-ray in the typical Universal Blu-ray scheme. So that's The Forest. That's a disappointment. That's a very bad movie. And that is our review.